So Aceface today is bringing his brand new Primaris force. I don't think it's been seen anywhere else, so it's a privilege to be the first to battle against them. I believe they're called the Emperor's Hands, and they will be battling against the word bearers of the 83rd Warhost. It's going to be amazing stuff, people. So keeping that in mind, we are going to be battling across this abandoned Imperial complex. We've got some ruins over on the left-hand side here. And we have got an old Primaris facility over here. It's not being used in a long time. The Emperor's Hands are coming in to secure it once more for the Imperial forces, and for the Imperium, Primaris is always something that's required. And the word bearers, of course, need it for the Warhost. They need to fuel their Dark Crusade. So guys, that being said, shall we have a look to see what forces are coming today? So here we are, it's my 2,700 points of Chaos Space Marines, and of course it's the word bearers, and of course it's the 83rd Warhost. So let's have a look to see what I am bringing today in today's battle. So starting over here, we have got a battalion detachment. So we have got at the front here, no particular order, we've got 8 Raptors with a icon of excess. We have got a power sword on the champion and 2 melter guns in that squad. Behind we have got 80 cultists in total. We've got 4 squads of 20, 40 of which have got auto guns and 40 of which have combat weapons and auto pistols. We've also got a couple of special weapons in there. We've got a heavy stubber there. We've got a flamer there, and we've got a heavy stubber there. In the centre there, we've got a Dark Apostle with the Cursed Crozius. We've got an Exalted Champion there with a Power Axe, a Combi Bolter with a Combi Melter attachment there. At the back there, we have got 2 Helldrakes with Bale Flamers. Moving across, we have got 5 Terminators with a Reaper Auto Cannon, and the champion has got a Chain Fist. The rest have got Power Fists there. We've also got a Spear Tip formation at the back there, Spear Tip detachment, sorry. We've still got 2 Chaos Land Raiders with Las Cannons and Heavy Bolters. We've got a Vindicator. We have got the Warlord in this game. He will be the Terminator, Kol Kidd, as he's known in the 83rd, with 2 Lightning Claws. Over here to finish off, we have got a super heavy auxiliary here, and we've got a Chaos Knight with a Gauntlet, the Chainsword, and the missiles on top there, the Storm Spear missile, sorry. We are using the Warlord trait for the word bearers, which boosts his aura ability by 3 inches, I believe. So he's now got a 9-inch bubble of rerolls there, which are quite good for what his roll's probably going to be there. That is my 2,700 points of chaos. We have got 7 command points there to use up. And let's have a look to see what Ace is bringing today. Right, so here we are. We have got Ace's 2,700 points of the Emperor's Hand.
That's correct.
Emperor's Hand, brand new army. Ace has never used this one before. I never used Space Marines in a long time. Not generic. So this is going to be a really fun game for both of us. Pardon us if there's any mistakes, especially with the new Marine Codex here. So Ace, do you want to run through what you've got here, starting on the left-hand side?
Okay, no problem. So this does consist of a battalion, and it also consists of a patrol detachment as well. So that's kind of where we are, and it consists of a super heavy auxiliary detachment. Yep. So basically what you've got is, working from the left,
yep,
you've got a unit of intercessors, just 5-man, no upgrades. I don't think really you get many upgrades with these guys.
No, I don't think you do.
Pretty much come basic.
Yep.
So we've got those guys, and then sitting behind them is the dreaded plasma blasters. They're a decent squad. Again, just basic 5-man squad, no real upgrades there. Behind them we have the old jump marine guys. They are called interceptors. And we've got a big unit of those, so we've got a unit of 6. Potentially I'll combat squad them, which is a nice little thing to keep the drops down for marines. It's quite a cool little trick.
Very nice.
And then behind them we have the stalker, which is really good. Very underused unit, I think, so we'll see how that goes.
Lovely.
A little bit of anti-air as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So where do you want to go next? Let's go to the where do you want to go?
Back to the front.
Let's go back to the front.
There we go.
Then we've got one of the first HQ choices, which is Chaplain, obviously in Primaris armour. Everything is in Primaris armour. Really not the greatest unit, I don't think, but he looks so cool.
He is
looks like
absolutely amazing. The amount of detail on this model is brilliant.
He is definitely a very cool model. So, and then where do we go? Behind him, so we've got probably my favourite unit. I just think these are so cool. They are the aggressors. And they are all armed with the Bolt Storm gauntlets. So not the random flamer one, the other one. I just think from consistency point of view, it's probably the way to go. There's a big 6-man unit again, giving me the option to do that combat squadding. I think it's the way to play it, keep those drops down. I just think it's probably the smart.
No, they're beautiful.
And then back to the front again, we have the first of the 2 lieutenants, and again sort of standard. Behind him is the Ancient, the Primus Ancient. He will also have the relic that means his nasty little banner. So basically when something dies within 6 inches of him, on a, normally I believe it's on a 4+, he gets an opportunity to sort of shoot one last time, and because he's got the relic, it then goes +1, so it's on 3+. We'll check it. That might be 1 out, but that's basically what he does anyway. So it's pretty cool little thing, and he makes people fearless within a range of him as well. So pretty cool little unit, and he looks cool. That banner.
Oh yeah, very nice.
And then next to him is Papa G himself.
The big guy.
The big guy, and he is smarting his lovely white helm for this army. So as you can probably guess, these guys will be Ultramarines today. And I don't know whether Dom's talked about it in the kind of initial, but basically this chapter has a whole backstory. They are a new founding. They're not a successor chapter. Don't be confused by the hand marking on their arms. They are not iron hands. It's just the best way to kind of symbolise the Emperor's hands, so that's why they've got that. But they are a new founding, and they are founded personally by the big man himself,
Bobby. The big G.
The big G man. So that's why they are Ultramarines today. So, and of course, he is awesome, as everybody knows.
Exactly.
And then let's go to his right. So we've got a captain in Primus armour. He will also be taking a relic, so I'll be paying for an extra 1 for my command points. He will have the Ultramarine Iron Halo thing that gives him a 3-up invuln. Just pretty juicy. Otherwise, he's just a cool unit. And if the big man goes down, he will make sure that the buffs continue, basically.
Well, hopefully.
And he's cool. So this is very much about bringing the cool toys.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice army. It's such a nice selection of stuff here. It's going to be awesome to see, guys.
And then next to him we have the second lieutenants. Again, with these guys, you basically you can take sort of a few of them and as one drop if you like, and then they scatter when they start. So I thought we'd take 2 of them. Again, just kind of keeps those buffs around the army if I decide to spread from the G-man. And then behind him is 2 standard units again of the intercessors. Bog standard basic, just 5-man. We've kept them all as separate, the intercessors, because I need the 3 troops choices to make up my battalion. And then behind we have the repressor tank. And that pretty much has every upgrade I could put on it. The only one that won't be there is the stubber that you can see on the model. Everything else is absolutely WYSIWYG.
Bristling with guns.
Yeah, it has so much kit on it. It's one of these units that starts off incredibly cheap, but by the time you put every gun on it, it becomes an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of points in that, but it is another way of keeping the drops down, because we can stick quite a few guys inside it, and in itself, it fires loads of guns, which is also cool.
Nice. And then finally, in the centre,
we have the two boys, the two Smash Brothers. We've got the two Redemptor Dreadnoughts. And I'm not sure whether it's the optimum build, but I think it's the cooler one. We've gone for the two big plasma incinerator guns, which I just think are really cool. They'll give me a little bit of anti-armour and sort of some heavy lifting guns there, a little bit extra range. Then they've got their Gatling guns in the underslung power fist, and then all their other grenade goodness shooting from all over them. So again,
so many guns.
Lots of guns.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that pretty much takes me to exactly, well, it does take me to exactly 2,700 points.
Yeah, so it's Ace's complete collection now of this Marine. So that's why it's a bit of an odd number, but it's going to be such a good game, guys. Right, so let's have a look at the mission and deployment. All right, so both sides have now deployed. Let's run through deployment and the mission. So on this side over here, we have got a Dawn of War deployment. So moving across, we've got the Helldrake on the flank, empty Land Raider, got the Knight, big mass of cultists in the centre here. We've got an objective on our deployment there. Just to let you know, we're doing ITC missions today, and we are doing mission 5, which is cut to the heart. We'll run through details in a moment. So we've got one objective there. Got the Warlord back here. We've got a Land Raider, 2 more character models there, cultists, Vindicator on the right flank with the Helldrake there. And in reserve, we have got a squad of Terminators, and we have got the Raptors in Deep Strike. Moving across the battlefield, we can see over here we have got the Marines, Primaris Marines over here. And once again, quite similar, but so we've got a Dreadnought on the flank. We have got big squads of Marines looking down the field, getting ready to move forward, possibly into the jaws of the cultists. Back here, got Ellen, we've got the big guy himself, Roboute, in the centre, giving off his aura ability to all those around him, inspiring them. Over here on the left, once again, we've got another Dreadnought, a few more Marines, and looking down the field again, you'll find at the far end, you've got the word bearers there. In reserve, Ace has put in his jump infantry, the interceptors?
Yes.
The interceptors, yep. So, yep. Whew. Nice. So, combat squatting there. So, as I said, we're doing ITC missions, which are a little bit different, but it's all good fun. So, we're basically doing 2 sets of missions. ITC rules are, correct me if I'm wrong, Ace, but at the end of the turn, if I kill more units than yourself, I get a point.
Yep.
If I hold more objectives than yourself, I get a point.
You do.
We also got secondary, and it goes obviously the same the other way around, secondary missions, which we've got a selection from. We pick 3 secondary objectives each. I have gone with Headhunter, so I get up to 4 points for killing HQ models.
You do, yeah. Any character models?
Any character models, yeah. I've got Recon, so if I've got squads in each quarter of the battlefield, no matter where they are, so going from the centre here, if I held around there, I get a point. Big Game Hunter as well, so killing anything over 10 wounds, was it?
Yes, that's right.
We get points. And Ace has gone with Titan Slayer. So which one was Titan? How many wounds?
Titan Slayer is so basically for every 8 wounds.
Every 8 wounds, you get a point.
So that's pretty handy for going against the Knights.
Yep, definitely.
Game Hunter for again anything with 10 wounds or more. So you've got lots of
nice selection there to pick from.
And then I've got Reaper. So Reaper is 1 point for every unit that has 10 or more models. If the unit has 20 models and you kill it, you get 2 points. Up to a maximum of 4. So the only thing I'll just briefly say on your primaries, so as Don said, so at the end of the game turn, if he scores more objective, or whoever scores more objective, you get 1 point. If they kill more units, they get 1 point. But also at the end of your player turn, if you hold an objective, you get a point. And if you kill a unit, you get a point. So it's phased, so you can score in both the game turn and in the player turn. But it's pretty simple missions, but something different to think about.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be a lot of fun here, guys. Right, so let's see who is going first. So you finished deploying everything first, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Right, so
+1 for me.
+1 for Ace. I've got 4, 3. Oh, it's a draw.
So we go again.
Go again. 2, 1. Ah, right, there we go.
So I will go first.
Yeah.
So that you do have the opportunity to seize.
And this is where we seize, guys. Watch and learn. Ah, it's the complete opposite.
Command point.
No way I'm using command point quite yet. So over to turn 1 for the Primaris. Right, turn 1 movement for the Marines. So over here, these guys have pretty much stayed very still where they are. They've got an advance, moving behind terrain towards the centre objective, which is just lurking on the other side there, trying to take that one early. Over here, everything's kind of shifted to the right. Got a few advances as well, and a few kind of guys just moving into position. So these guys here advanced into, yeah, so a lot of advances going in, few bits of movement, kind of shuffling around to get into better firing points. And we are going to move in now to turn 1 shooting phase. Right, so very first shot of the game, we've got the Stalker here. It's firing both its cannons across the field into the Helldrake here. So, Ace, do you want to roll some dice? How many shots have you got?
So it's got 2 guns, so 3 each. We're going to shoot them both at the same time, so they're both going to shoot at him.
Yep.
So 6 shots in all. Because it's got fly, it hits on 2s rather than 3s.
Yep.
It hasn't moved. So 1 miss, but because Bobby G is within range, he gets to re-roll that.
Yeah,
so he now hits.
All hits. Strength 7.
Strength 7.
Toughness 7. So 4s to wound.
4s to wound. Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Oh, 1.
Again, so
Bobby G.
Roll of those because of the big man.
Yep. Right, so 2.
Convert 2, so it's -1.
-1. So that's a 3 up normally. So that's a 4 up save. One got through. So how much damage?
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So that's 2 damage on the Helldrake. Let's move on, see what else happens in the shooting phase. Right, so moving on next, we have here, we've got the Heavy Gatler and the Las Cannons firing across the field into the night, trying to do a bit of damage to him before he gets too close. So, it's Heavy 12 for the Gatler.
Heavy 12, yeah. It has moved, it has power of Machine Spirit though, so no minuses.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of the G-Man.
Because the G-Man's in range. And let's move these over here.
Okay, so
I'll re-roll that again.
There we go.
1 miss.
1 miss, 11 hits there. Strength 5.
Strength 5.
Yep.
Needing 5.
Needing 5s. Hopefully we'll have a lot of low numbers there. Okay, so a few re-rolls to come.
So 2 hits so far.
Yep.
But then that magical re-roll comes in place.
Yep.
And
okay, so that's
another 3.
Yep, so that's 5 in total. -1 modifier.
-1, yeah.
So 4 up saves. Ouch. Okay, so that's 4 gone through. How many damage is that? 1 each?
Just the 1 each.
Just the 1 each. Okay, so we're moving on now to the Las Cannons.
Okay, so again looking for 3s.
Yep.
Hit. Now looking for 3s again.
3s again, yep.
Both
so
wins.
2 more. So we'll take the 5 up for the Ion Shield there. Okay, so we're going to re-roll this one. We use a re-roll straight away. Bam, so 1 command point. And it was worth it. There we go. So 4 damage tonight from the Gatler guns there. The rest of the other guns there, even though they can split fire, out of range, even of the cultists, unfortunately. So let's see what else Ace can do. Right, so next bit of shooting here. We've got the Dread firing its plasma cross up into the Helldrake. Seeing the damage already taken, it's just going to fire in as well. So how many shots has this guy got?
So D6.
D6 shots. 4 shots.
Take that. It's nice and average.
Yep.
Okay, so he's within range of the captain, so we get reroll ones, but he's not within range of Guilliman. He's not overcharging this because that would be silly. So looking for threes, rerolling ones. So
okay,
got one
so one to reroll.
We like that. This is good so far.
Okay, so all hit.
Obviously he didn't move, so that's handy. And now this is strength 7.
Yep, strength 7 should be, as it didn't overcharge.
Strength 8.
Strength 8.
Strength 9 when it's overcharged.
Oh, God, horrible. So freeze to wound.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
Okay, so 2 have gone through there. And we'll use our demon save.
Yep.
So 2 5-ups coming right up here. No, 2 more points of damage to the Helldrake there. Right, so to finish the shooting phase here, Ace is firing the other dread across into the other target of this turn, firing into the knight there. Right, so it's overcharging as well, which is always good for me.
So D6 shots.
D6 shots. 1.
I'm going to use a command point.
Using a command point, yep, okay. Oh,
turns it into a 6.
Blimey, well used. All right, 6 shots coming straight in here.
Okay, so this guy is within range of Guilliman, and he again hasn't moved.
Yep, so hitting on freeze, re-rolling.
And this is overcharged.
Yep.
We don't want the ones, which we have got, but
one
then we can
there.
re-roll it.
Oh no!
So he takes a mortal wound.
Yep, so it's 5 hits. Strength 9.
Strength 9.
So wounding on freeze. Re-rolling those as well because of the G-Man. So 4 there. Right, so we're going to use our shield. Let's grab 1 more dice. All right, here we go. Ouch.
2 damage
2 damage each. Ouch, so 8 wounds. Right, so that is it for shooting. There's going to be no assault. So we're going to move on to turn 1 for chaos. Right, so the end of turn 1 for the Marines. Ace is be able to score 2 points, 1 through the primary, as he is holding this objective over here with the Marines there, and 1 on the secondary for dealing a lot of wounds to the Knight for his Titan Slayer objective. Right, so let's move on to turn 1 for chaos. Right, turn 1 movement for the word bearers. As you can see, the cultists are just surging forwards here. It's a very intimidating force to have running towards you. We've got a lot of cultists all advanced here. The champions there, Dark Apostles here. Lamb Raiders pretty much stayed where it was. Bit of shuffling around, just get a better line of fire. This guy over here is just moved up ever so slightly as well, keeping him just back enough, so we're denying a bit of a drop zone here. Both Helldrakes are pushed all the way forwards there to get in there straight away to hopefully hold them up. We've got both, 1 up here, 1 there. The Knight surging forwards before he's taken out. He's going to run into the Marine force, and if he dies, he hopefully will do a bit of damage to them. Fingers crossed. And that is it for movement. We're going to move into shooting. Turn 1, chaos. Alright, so the first shots of turn 1 for chaos. We're going to fire some Storm Spear missiles into this tank here. So it's heavy free, hitting on freeze. Oh, 1 hit. And this guy is toughness 8, so strength 8 as well. Force to wound. Is it going to do anything? Wounded. So minus 3.
Okay, so 6 up, so 3 up save normally.
Yep. No, so it's gone through and it's D6 damage. So 4 damage there, first shot for chaos. Next bit of shooting we've got going on, we will be putting a Baleflamer into this squad here. So D6 hits, 5. Ooh. Nasty stuff. Wounding on freeze. Okay, so that's 3, and it's a -2 save modifier.
So 5?
Yep.
So how many was that? 3?
3.
3. Okay.
Here we go. There we go, so 1 wound out to the Marines there. Let's have a look, see what the other Helldrake can do. Alright, so next Helldrake here, putting the Baleflamer down onto these guys, trying to neutralise them, at least there's something to them before we get too close. So D6 shots again, 3 shots. Right, so we need freeze here. Oh, there we go. Ace, do you want to do some saves?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 wounds dealt out there.
I think that's 1 dead, I think.
Probably 1 dead. Right, okay, we'll just check the rules and we'll move on to the next bit of shooting. Right, so next bit of shooting here, we've got the Land Raider firing across the field. The las cannons, we're going to split fire. We're going to fire the las cannons over towards the Stalker here, and the heavy bolters are going to go into these guys as well. As we discovered, they've only actually got 2 wounds. So let's have a look. Firing the las cannons first. So we've got 4 shots. Freeze to hit. Okay, 3 hits, that's good. Toughness 8.
Yep.
So freeze to wound. So that's 2 wounds.
Minus 3.
Yep,
yeah.
minus 3.
So 6 up saves.
Yep. No, right, so how much damage? So that's 6 damage to the Stalker at the back there. Moving on now to the heavy bolters. 6 shots. Okay, so 4 hits. Not too bad, average.
3.
And 2 wounds there. So
Minus anything?
minus 1 for every bolter.
So 4 up saves.
Yep. So it's another 1 gone. Right, so let's have a look to see what the other Land Raider is going to be firing at. Right, so next bit of shooting here, we have got the Land Raider. It's going to fire over the las cannons into here. The heavy bolters are going to try and finish off that 1 Marine there. So let's fire the las cannons first. We're hitting on freeze and we're re-rolling 1s because we've got the Chaos Lord just standing next to it and being inspirational. Okay, so that is 3 hits. Toughness 8. So freeze to wound. Oh, 1 wound there.
Okay, 6 up save.
6 up save. No. All right, so D6 damage. 2 bits of damage in there. And finally, heavy bolter time. Right, here we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's 5 hits.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Force to wound. So that's 2 wounds.
Okay.
2 saves minus 1. Oh, there we go. So 1 wound dealt out there. And that is it for shooting. So we did a bit of damage there to 2 of the tanks. And we killed off a little bit of infantry. Let's move on to assault. Right, so turn 1 assault for Chaos. The Helldrake here is flown in. He took 1 wound to the aggressor there, so he's on 10 wounds. We're going to do our attacks. So we're hitting on freeze. Come on. There we go. Very good going. We are wounding on freeze as well, strength 7. Okay, so 1's got through. Minus 1 modifier. Dun 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 dun. Ah, there you go. What a symbol, damn him. Right, let's move on to the next bit of assault. Right, so over here, the other Helldrake flew in. Didn't take any damage to Overwatch. So let's start with 4 attacks here. Hitting on freeze. Okay, we've got 2. Wounding on freeze. 2, minus 1 modifier. Ah! Starting to resent that symbol, people. All right, let's move on to the counter-attack here for the Marines. Right, so first bit of counter-attack here with the Marines here. How many attacks have we got in total?
So well, lots.
Lots of attacks coming in.
2 each a man and then 3 for the sergeant.
Yep,
basically.
okay, so here we go.
So hit on freeze.
Freeze, there's a few little fumbles there.
Out of range of Papa G.
Yep, wounding on 5s, but you're re-rolling with this guy here.
The lieutenant.
Yeah, so there we go. Ooh,
so no re-rolls, it's only re-roll 1s.
Yep.
And
so that's 5 saves.
Nice. So no
well, 5 dice. Right, and no minuses, so 3 ups. Took 1 wound there. Right, okay, let's move on to the next bit of combat. Right, so here we are again. We got this guy fighting in, hitting on 4s because of his gauntlets. Okay, so that's 1 in there so far. I'm rerolling the 1 because of the lieutenant. Nope, so that's 1 hit. Strength 8, yep. So freeze to wound. Okay, reroll. No, okay, so a draw there. We're going to do a morale check for, I think it's only this guy here.
Yeah.
So minus 2 to his leadership.
So his leadership 8, I don't know whether he can even do it.
No, he can't. No, so no morale check. Right, so let's have a quick count up of the scores for the Chaos Forces. Right, so the end of turn 1 for Chaos. We have got 1 point here, so we're holding that for the primary. But we've also got Recon for having a unit in each quarter. So we've got the Helldrake over there. We've got the Helldrake over there. We've got Chaos Forces over in this corner. And same over here. So the score is now 2-all. Let's move on to turn 2 for the Marines. Turn to movement for the Marines. So we had some intercessors coming in. The combat squad did beginning of the game. So we've got this squad here. Flank attack on the Land Raider here. The other half of the squad are across the battlefield. We've got them down here. They've just come in here. They're going to put some shots onto the Chaos armor there. Moving over to the centre of the battlefield. The aggressors are up here. They are going to unload a lot of firepower on the swarm of cultists around them. The Hellblasters have also deployed, and they are on the battlements there, going to put in some covering fire. Across the battlefield, pretty much these guys have remained stationary. The aggressor there has fallen out of combat, but because of the Ultramarine doctrine, he's able to shoot. Over here, these guys have also fallen back. And that is pretty much it for the movement for the Marines. Let's move on to shooting. Right, turn 2 shooting, and we are starting off here. This bad boy firing his shots up into the Helldrake here. Try and deal with him. So 6 shots.
Yeah, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling the 1s. Nice. Okay.
Strength 7.
So 4s to wound, re-rolling as well with, oh, does he even need re-rolls?
So
no.
Anyway.
Okay, so 5 in total there.
Yeah, -1.
-1, right. Let's do it up here, 4 ups. Well, not bad, 1 got through. Right, so that's 1 bit of damage on there. Let's move on to see what else Ace can do. Right, so next lot of shots here. We got some bolters coming in here. Onto the Helldrake. I said before they can fall back and shoot. Although I was a little bit wrong before, we took 2 points of damage from the interceptor there. So, Ace, do you want to roll some shots?
Yeah, let's go for it. So, looking for 3.
Yep, re-rolling because of the big man. Okay, so it's not too bad.
3 misses.
Yep, so 5s to wound here. Re-rolling again. Okay, so that's 3 so far. 4, 5, and it's a -1 modifier.
Yep.
So 4's up, 4 ups. Oh god, that hurts. Right, so 4 more points of damage. That's a lieutenant here. He's firing in. He's hitting on 3s.
Nope.
No, nothing at all. Right, okay, let's move on to what else we can shoot at. Right, so the Drake is still in the air, and we are now going to fire this Dreadnought in there as well. So, what are we starting with?
So, overcharging his plasma incinerator.
Yes.
And we are going to see how many shots we've got.
Reroll that one. Got nice. There we go. So, we've got 3 shots.
We'll take that. And didn't move, so hit on 3s with a reroll from Guilliman.
Yep. Okay, all hit.
Strength 9, so needing 3s.
Yep. Okay, rerolling those 2. So 2.
2 hits, -4.
-4, so demon save. No, so that is 2 damage each, down to 1 wound.
Okay, so now then we'll go with his missiles, or from his little grenade launchery thingy.
Yep.
So that is Icarus rocket pod, which is D3 shots.
So 2 shots.
This is strength 7. So again, looking for 3s.
Yep, 2 hits.
And now we're wounding on 4s.
Yep, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, reroll. 2 wounds. And
this is -1.
Alright, so 2 4-ups. We need this, people. Oh, he is definitely dead. And to see if he explodes, he doesn't. Shame. A bit of shooting here. We've got this squad here holding the line there, but they are going to try and deal with this Helldrake here. They can't let it kind of remain in their lines. So, do you want to roll some dice? 3s. Oh,
that's
nice.
A nice roll.
And we need 5s here.
5s.
Okay, so
with a reroll.
Yep. Yep, so 1 so far, and then some rerolls. Okay, so 3 in total, -1 modifier to the save. So 3 4-ups. There we go. Yes, right, let's see what else he can do. So next we have got the aggressor who fell back. He's going to put a volley of shots in here. So we've got 6+1 shots here. So the rocket.
So it's D6 from the grenade. So
yep,
exactly
grenade, sorry.
Profile, so it's just easier to kind of put them all in to see how many extra. Just the
one
extra. So here we go, and we are again looking for 3s.
Yep, okay, it's pretty good. Oof,
so
nice.
This one again looking for 5s.
Yep.
So we'll see what we do.
Re-rolling.
So it's not a bad start, and then see if we can get some more in there.
Oh dear, so
no minus on
no minus, so 5 free-ups coming as well. Come on, Heldrake. Okay, so we take 2 damage there. Let's see what else Ace can do. Right, so next up, we've got a second squad of intercessors coming in here. Going to put another rapid fire shots into the Heldrake and see if they're able to do more damage to him. Okay, so we're doing quite well here. We've got some re-rolls.
Re-roll for a cocked.
Yep, okay.
And then the re-rolls.
Nice. Yep, very good.
Not bad. And then we'll
5s to wound.
Some 5s here.
Oh, that's a few.
And then we'll have those re-rolls again.
Yep. Right, so I've got 4 there. So -1 to the modifier. Yep. 4 4-ups. Oh, there we go. It's 3 wounds onto him as well. So he's on to 5 now. Let's see if he's able to get finished off by any more firepower coming in. Right, so spurred on from the others around him, he is going to fire into the Drake as well, hopefully to try and get some killing shots in here.
So 2 shots.
2 shots. Right, okay, so hits on 2s.
Which is handy because he's just outside Guilliman's range, so he wouldn't be getting any rerolls from it.
Right.
He won't be rerolling these, so it's 5 now we're looking for.
Yep.
5s.
No, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Right, what else are you going to fire at, Ace?
Oh, so we might as well go on to the Ancient.
Yeah,
so
why not?
He's got the same bolt thing as the other guys.
Yep.
Bolt rifle, so we'll have 2 shots at that. 2 hits.
2 more, yep, 2 5s.
And then we're looking for 5s.
No.
And he is going to be within range.
Yep, he is definitely in range.
We will do re-rolls.
And no, nothing there. Anyone else that want to fire him, or do you want to...
let's go into the Dreadnought.
The Dreadnought, yep.
But the Dreadnought is going to go, his plasma is going to go into the big guy. I'm not going to be overwatching, I'm not going to be, overcharging. But we will use the little Gatling and his missiles into the guys.
Gatler under there, missiles on top.
So the Gatling's got 6 shots.
Yep.
And here we go. So...
Oof.
And
nice.
re-rolling 1s because in range of the captain guy.
Okay.
That hits on 4s. He did move.
Yes.
So we've got
5 hits.
Quite juicy there.
Nice.
Strength 5.
So 5s again.
5s again.
Okay, so we've got 3 there.
And this is -1.
-1, so 3 4-ups for the Drake. We're going to needing these now. Okay, so 1 got through there. Okay, so...
Go on to into his D3 grenades then.
Yep, D3 grenades.
So D3 grenade. Just
1 grenade.
And again needing 4s.
Hit.
And this is strength 7. So
yep, 4s again. Wounded.
Okay, -1.
-1. And saved it. Right, nice.
D6 from his standard sort of frag launching grenades.
Yep.
I think actually he has 2 of these, so it's 2 D6.
Right, okay.
So 6 shots.
Yep.
And
it's a lot of firepower going to Drake.
Not too bad.
Shrugging it off.
So 4s again, no needed. But that's a good roll. Rerolling
yep.
1s.
Yeah. So 5 hits there.
And now needing 5s.
5s. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
3, no minuses.
Right, so 3. Oh, 2 more bits of damage there. So I believe that puts them down to 2 wounds. Right, okay, let's see what else is going on in the shooting phase. Right, so we're moving on to this bad boy here. We're going to do a bit of split fire, aren't we, Ace? So what's firing into what?
So we've got basically the big guns, so the big and the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon and the las cannons are going to go into the knight.
Yep.
And then everything else, all the small arms fire, which is the mini Gatling and all the grenades goodness, is going to go into the Heldrake and see whether I can finish him off. Yeah,
on 2 wounds, he's been pretty resilient. Okay, so let's start with the heavier guns onto the knight first.
Perfect, yep, no worries. So let's start off with that big old Gatling cannon. So we've got heavy 12.
Yep.
And we're needing 3s with the re-rolls from the pupper.
Yep. Very good start so far.
And then re-rolls, cocked, all hit.
There we go, beautiful.
Again, this is strength 5.
So 5s to wound.
5s.
Re-rolling. So we've got 4 so far. Let's re-roll those up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Blimey. So there's that 8. Or 9.
9.
9, yeah.
9 in all,
right.
-1.
-1, so 9. Here we go. So we've got 6, 7, 8. Let's roll that one. So 4s to save. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 5. So 5 wounds onto him so far. Putting him down to 7. Right. Here come the las cannons.
The las cannons. So 2 las cannons.
1 hit so far. 2 hit. Uh-oh.
And now
3 to wound. No. Re-rolling because of Gilly. 1.
Gets through.
So 5 up save.
Ooh,
Passed.
One.
So close. So close. All right. So the small arms.
Okay, can we finish off this Drake? So we've got 6 shots first of all from the mini Gatling cannon.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Okay, so we got half hit so far. The others all hits. All right.
Okay.
Strength.
5, so
5s to wound.
5 again.
Right. So 2 so far. Let's re-roll those. So 3.
3. Yep.
-1.
-1.
-1. Oh, he's gone. Right. So if he explodes. Come on, 6.
Don't explode, don't explode.
Ah, no, so he's gone. All right, okay, let's see what else Ace can do with the centre shooting. Right, so next bit of shooting here, we have got the aggressors firing down into the cultists there. Ace has rolled up here, and let's see how many shots we've got. Yikes.
So no re-rolls.
No re-rolls, yeah.
We're hitting on 3, which is not too bad anyway.
No.
We'll take out that. So it's probably about average for 3s. And this is strength 4 against your toughness of 3.
3, yeah, so 3s to wound.
3s. Fair few 1s in there, but not too bad.
Okay.
So that looks like 6, 7, 8, 9 in all. No minuses. So
no minuses. Come on, guys. Here we go. So I've got 4 here. Let's have a look. That is 3 dead so far. Oh dear, 7 dead, 8 dead. 8 dead cultists. All right, let's have a look to see what else you can put into them. Right, so next bit of shooting here, we've got these guys are firing their bolt pistols of some description.
Some sort of thing.
Yeah, are firing into the Land Raider here. So let's have a roll up. So 3s to hit. No
re-rolls anywhere.
Far behind enemy lines here. Right, okay, strength 4, toughness 8, so 6s to wound here.
Too many dice in my hand.
You don't have to roll all of them. So just the 1, and it's a -1. Yeah. So here we go. Okay, there we go. And we are moving over to the other side with the other squad. Right, so next here we've got the Hellblasters firing over towards the knight, out of rapid fire, but they're going to be overcharging here. So let's have a look. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
In range of Guilliman, so re-rolling these.
Okay.
And they all hit.
Yep.
And now this is strength 9 or strength 8? Strength 8.
Strength 8, yep.
So 4s.
Right, okay, so that's 4.
Re-rolling the 3.
Okay, so that's 5.
2 damage each.
Yikes. 4. Okay. Right, okay, so that is, oh jeez, 1 dead knight so far. I will be using a re-roll here because I need to. Right. Oh, no, it's not enough. So 2 damage each. He's dead here. Let's see if he explodes. He does explode, but I don't think anyone's in range there. So the knight is down and the 2 Helldrakes are down. Not looking good so far. And that is the end of shooting. Right, so assault phase for the Marines. Unfortunately, nothing really happened. These guys tried to charge into the Land Raider. The las cannons took out one of them and the heavy bolters did another wound, and then we had a failed charge. Very similar story across the battlefield. Another attempted charge. Down here, these guys attempted to charge in, Vindicator fired, only got 1 shot off and it missed and the charge failed. So that is it for assault for turn 2 for the Marines. The score, it's gone up to, is it 8?
Yes, well I scored...
Turn 2 movement for the Chaos Forces, and in the centre here it's completely swamped with cultists and the champions moving up to take this objective and hopefully push the Marine forces back and do a bit of damage there. Land Raider over here is moved away from the jump infantry that's come in. It's going to put some shots down the field towards the Dreadnought or possibly the tank. And same over here as well, everyone's just moving up. The aura ability here on the Warlord is going to come in helpful, hopefully, for re-rolling some bits. Vindicator as well. Decided really to ignore these guys over here for now and put some more firepower in the centre and hopefully neutralise some of them. Finally, the only other thing we had going on, squad of Raptors have come in on the flank there, hoping to assassinate that character there and get ourselves a point. But we're going to see. So let's move on to turn shooting for Chaos. Right, so turn to shooting for Chaos. We're going to do a couple on camera here. We've got the las cannons and heavy bolters. The las cannons are going to fire across the field. We're going to fire down onto this guy. And the heavy bolters are going to go in here on the aggressor there. So let's roll up for the las cannons first. So we're hitting on 3s and we're re-rolling 1s. Okay, so they've all hit.
Nice.
And strength 9, toughness 8 or toughness 7. All right, so 3 to wound. Oh, terrible. 2 saves, please, sir.
So 6s?
Yep. Yep. All right, so 1's got through. D6 damage. 3 wounds on him there. Right, so the heavy bolters, we're going to fire into the last aggressor over there. Okay, rerolling 1s. Okay, so that's 5 hits. And toughness 5, so 4's to wound. Nice. So that's 4 wounds, and he's on 1 wound left. -1 modifier, please.
No.
Okay,
oh,
so just gone there.
-1.
Yep.
Get you, man.
Okay, so similar story over here. We're going to fire the las cannons down the field towards the dread there. We can just see them here. And the heavy bolters are going to just peter off onto these guys here. So las cannons first. We're hitting on 3s. We haven't got any re-rolls. Okay, so that's 3 hits here. 3's to wound. So that's 2 wounds. 2 saves for your dread, please, sir. Okay, 1. Re-roll that one. 2 got through. 2d6 damage. So 9 wounds.
We've got 11 left from the first one, so it's only on 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left, goodness. It's not good. Right, and the heavy bolters at the jump infantry. 5 hit. And 3's to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 saves, please, sir. -1s. Right, so 1. So the 1 wound has been removed. And that's it for the Land Raiders. Let's see what the Raptors can do. Right, so over here, this squad are going to fire everything they've got into the Lieutenant here, because we need to get rid of him. So, red ones are melter guns, green ones are bolt pistols. Hitting on 3s. Oh, geez, that was not good. All right, so we've got 3 hits here. Melter guns wounding on 2s, the others wounding on 4s. Okay, so the melter guns got through. No save, so D6 wounds. 5. He's gone. Right, that's it. And we'll have a quick recap for the rest of the shooting. All right, so the end of turn 2 shooting. The only other things to report here: the Vindicator fired up in there, killing off 2 of the Hellblasters with its Demolisher cannon. The rest of the cultists here and the champion fired up here and only killed off 1 of the aggressors and did 1 wound onto the other one there. So that is all of shooting. We're going to move on to assault and we're going to charge some cultists up into the battlements. Right, let's see what happens. Right, so turn to assault for the forces of chaos. And the word bearer cultists charged up here, killing off the aggressors with actually quite a bit of ease. Champion didn't even get to fight. The cultists killed them off and have just consolidated over there. We did an attempted charge here as well. It didn't pay off. A couple of overwatch shots came in, killed a few off, but they can't fail their leadership there. And that is it. So at the end of turn 2, we've scored a couple more points. We killed off an enemy character. We've captured the middle. And we wiped out a unit as well. So we just worked out the scores. I think it's currently at 11-7 to the Marines, thanks to their pretty good going in turn 2. So let's move on to turn 3 for the Imperial forces. Right, so turn 3 movement for the Space Marines. And the Emperor's hands are kind of pulling away from this flank. Guilliman is pushing up towards the centre here and everyone's around him. They're all kind of pushing up here. A lot of tanks moving up on this flank here, targeting most possibly the Land Raider down there. Big threat to them. In the centre, the Chaos Force is still holding here, so the Imperium are just going to move in here and hopefully deal with the forces there. Moving across the battlefield here, we've got the jump infantry. He's moving up there. He's not going to let the Land Raider escape him. He's got a mission, and it's to damage or take out that beast. Right, over on this flank as well, similar story. The jump infantry is moving up to target their foe, the Vindicator, and that is it for movement. Let's move on to shooting. Right, we're going to start turn 3 shooting for the Emperor's Hands by firing this small, well, it's small arms, they're pretty impressive arms, against the Raptors over here. So, do you want to roll some dice, sir?
Let's do some.
Right, okay, so there we go, re-rolling those. So, 6 hits.
And strength 4, so needing
4s, yep. Re-rolling again. Oh. Nice. So 4 there. Right, minus one. So 4 ups. 1 dead.
Not bad rolling there.
No, not bad at all. 1 Raptor is gone kaput. Right, anything else you want to fire over at them?
Let's fire some Dreadnought goodness as well. So the Dreadnought's going to fire everything. In fact, yeah, I can't really see... no, I can't see anything, so I'm going to shoot everything at the Raptors from the Dreadnought. Right, okay.
So a lot of firepower coming in here against those Raptors.
I have moved, so I'll be -1 on my big gun.
Yep.
And I'm going to use Guilliman's, obviously, reroll as well.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so how many shots with the plasma incinerator thingy-jib?
3 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, but re-rolling. Lots of re-rolls needed. Okay, so 2. Strength 8, isn't it? So 2s.
It is.
Oh, no. And -4. -4, 2 dead Raptors. Right, so next up we have the missile coming in.
So D3 shots.
So 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit, re-rolling. 2 hits.
And strength 7.
Strength 7, so 3s. 1 wounded. 1 wounded. AP.
And -1.
-1. And there we go. That was passed. And the Gatler underneath. God, these things got a lot of guns. Right, so 5 hits.
And strength 5.
Yep.
3.
Yeah, re-rolling. So
-1, so 5 -1.
Jeez. All right, guys. Hopefully we'll have 1 surviving. Oh, no, pretty good. 1 dead. Right, okay, let's see what else the Marines do against the Chaos Forces. Right, Ace has just reminded me he's got grenades as well to fire at this squad here.
2d6.
2d6. Right.
7.
God, so many guns.
This will be still 3s.
Yeah, okay, so re-rolling that one. Okay, so 7 strength.
And this will be strength 4.
Strength 4, so 4s to wound. Re-rolling as well. Oh dear.
Nice, no minuses.
No minuses, so 6 saves.
6 saves.
Right, so 6 free ups. All made it. There we go. So Raptors are holding in just about. Right, so next up, we've got this guy. He's firing in across at the Raptors as well. The Raptors got the fly keyword, so he gets +1, but they are heavy weapons and he's moved, so it's -1. So that's a 3 to hit. Right, okay, and we're re-rolling as well, and that's 5 hits.
Print 7, so 3.
Yeah, re-rolling.
-1.
-1, so 4 saves. Can they do it again? Come on, Raptors. Oh, 1 more dead. Right, let's see if he can put anything else in there. Next up here, they are firing the Hellblasters back down the field towards the 3 remaining Raptors. They're out of rapid fire range and we're not overcharging them. So let's have a look. Cool. Oh dear, thank God for rerolls. All right, so 2 hits.
Not going to be enough to kill them.
No. There we go, 1.
And then reroll. No.
Oh, just a 1. Right, okay. Let's. I think it's -4 for those.
-4, yeah.
-4, so 1 dead Raptor. Right, and so the last thing here, we got is it Company Ancient? He's firing his bolter down the field to the 2 Raptors as well. So let's have a look. No, reroll. There we go, hit. Didn't wound. Reroll again. So Guilliman, yeah, wounded. -1. Ah, no, 1 more's dead. Right. Let's see what else is going to get targeted in the shooting phase. So moving on next, we have the Dread. He's firing down past the tank and using it as protection into the Land Raider. He was hitting on 5s because of the stat reduction, but because he moved as well and the weapon being heavy, he's hitting on 6s. But of course, G-Man's there to help out. How many shots have you got?
Just the one.
One shot, and it's overcharging as well?
Yeah, he is overcharging.
Oh dear.
So here we go, see what it does.
Oh.
It is a 6.
It's a 6, right, nice, okay, just what he needed. So a 3 to wound,
yes,
strength 9.
9, yeah.
Wounded.
Yeah, wounded, yeah, so it's -4.
So it's a 6 up save I need.
Yeah.
No, got through.
2 damage.
2 damage, right, okay, 2 damage on there. The rest of the weapons are
go
firing over
cultists.
towards a larger squad of 20 cultists there.
So here's the Gatling, first of all.
Yep.
So...
On 5, so this, yep, re-rolling.
Re-rolling those, and that one as well, sorry.
Okay, so that's 4 hits.
4 hits. And strength 5.
Yep, freeze to wound. Re-rolling. Okay, and is there
-1.
a -1, so that's 3 dead cultists.
Okay, and so then we'll go on to the D3 from the missile on the top.
Yep.
So 2.
Yep.
And this is not heavy. So that's...
1 hit.
Yes, a 1 hit.
Yep, re-rolling.
Re-rolling.
No.
No.
And then to wound. Wounded.
Wounds, yeah.
Okay, so another dead cultist.
-1, so another dead cultist.
Yep.
And then we'll go with the 2 grenade launchers. Oh, he might be out of range. We'll just double check.
Yeah, we'll check the grenade launcher and come back. Okay, so we just measured up, and the Dreadnought's grenades are still in range at 18 inches towards the cultists there. They've already suffered 4 casualties.
2d6 shots.
Oh, God.
Wow.
And this is not a heavy weapon, is it? So,
No.
so hit on 5 still. Re-rolling.
The first batch.
Wow. Oh, wow. Jeez.
Okay.
That is horrible.
So that's so far as 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep, so a couple more.
Yeah, another 2 more.
10 hit. And they've all hit.
They've all hit. Wow, okay. So here's the first 7.
Yep, and strength.
Strength 4.
Okay, so freeze to wound.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling, no.
And then another 2.
Yep. Right, re-rolling. Jeez.
So 6, 7, no minuses.
No minuses, so 7 6-ups needed here. Right, that's gonna work. Right, so 3 dead, 6 dead, 7 dead. Ouch, that's 11 dead in that unit. Right, let's move on to the next unit. So next bit of shooting here, we've got this Marine squad here firing up into the cultists there. So they're all in rapid fire range there, so we've got 10 shots coming in. Re-rolling misses. Damn you, Guilliman.
Oh,
No,
3 misses.
Yep, good.
And then 3
Freeze to wound. Okay, nice, re-rolling. Oh, jeez, what's that? 7.
So, yeah,
7 6-ups because of the cover.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. That's 7 dead cultists. Right, so next thing here, we've got this squad here firing in. 2 of them rapid fire range of the slightly larger cultist squad there. So we've got 7 shots coming in. Right, there we go. Jeez.
Nice.
All hits. Freeze to wound. All but 1. Of course, there's a reroll. That's 7. So that's 7 dead cultists in the centre. Right, so the next bit of shooting we've got here, this thing is split firing everywhere. It's just like a whole parade of firepower getting fired across the battlefield. So we've got firepower coming in over here. We've got the mini Gatler and some grenades being launched in. We have got some more firepower getting launched into the 2 remaining cultists over there. And of course, we've got the main Gatler and the las cannon firing down here into the Land Raider. All right, where do you want to start, Ace?
So let's see if we can take out these little cultists.
Nah. Right.
So this is the mini Gatler.
Mini Gatler, right.
So that's cocked, and then re-roll.
Okay, so it's 5 hits.
Okay, 5 hits. Let's move that one away. And now strength 5.
So freeze, re-rolling.
Re-roll.
Jeez.
This is -1.
-1.
I've got a guy in cover.
Yeah, okay, so let's do some cover saves. We need 6s here, people. No, that whole squad has been wiped out there. Okay. All right, let's see what else you can do then.
So then let's go on to the Land Raider.
Yep.
So this is the big Gatling cannon.
Yep.
So again, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling.
Even though it's moved. 2 misses.
Yep.
Put them over there. And now strength 5, so you need 5s.
Yep.
Land Raider. But with those juicy rerolls, which is not a bad start.
Guilliman is a beast.
He is a bit of a beast.
Right, so how many is that? 8 saves?
Yeah.
No modifier?
-1.
-1, so 8 free-ups.
Oh,
And 1 got through there. That's not too bad, people.
And then we've gone to the last cannon then.
Oh, no, it's not. So leave the last cannon alone.
So last cannon,
yep.
2 last cannons into the Land Raider.
1 hit, reroll. 2 hits, freeze to wound. Both wounded. Right, so 5 ups.
3, yeah.
1 got through. I'm not gonna do a reroll. So see how much damage.
Here we go.
2.
I am going to use a reroll.
Oh right, okay.
And let's see how many it does.
Come on, 1. 3.
1 extra 1.
Okay,
I'll
so
see whether Guilliman gets it back.
Yep. It did get it back. Okay, so the Land Raider's taken 4 wounds so far in the shooting phase.
And then we just have the grenades.
And the grenades firing into the squad of cultists.
So 2d6.
Yep. 9 shots.
6, 9 shots. And reroll there. Not bad. Strength 4 gets toughness 3, so only 3s.
Yep. Right, okay, so it's
with a reroll.
6.
So yeah, 6.
No modifier. Yeah, here we go. 2 survived, so 4 dead in the centre there.
Not too bad. And then D3 from the rocket pods. So that's 2. And call it, so that's 2. And then 2s. And
okay.
-1.
-1, so 2 more dead. So that's 6 cultists dead in the centre.
So you know I shoot him.
That's it. Right, at the end of turn 3 assault, this guy charged in, took 1 wound to a las cannon Overwatch, and only did 1 wound to him. In combat, nothing really happened. I did use a reroll to try and wound him and get rid of him, but wounded him. Unfortunately, he passed his save, very unfortunately, across the field. A very similar story as well. This tank is also locked in combat. It's down to 7 wounds there, took a bit of damage, but he's still holding in there. At the end of the turn 3, we used 1 more command point on the Raptor over there to keep him in the game to automatically pass his morale phase, because he's needed really to be holding that quarter. And that is it. We're going to move on to turn 3 for Chaos. Turn 3 movement for the word bearers. Okay, so the Chaos Lord here is moving up here. Kept the Vindicator in combat there to prevent any overwatch, but he's going to come in and hopefully slice him off the tank. Cultists are pushing up in the centre. This squad over here are advanced, so they're happily on that objective. This squad are just pushing up slightly, hopefully going to be using the Dark Apostle and the Champion to aid their assault going in there. Over here, the Land Raiders just pivoted round to get a better line of fire down the field towards the tanks. This Land Raider here has just moved out of combat and kind of hiding behind the terrain to prevent any fire coming in. And on the backfield, we've got a few more units. Right, so back here, this squad of Terminators have finally come in. We'll hopefully be targeting the Dreadnought here. It's only on 2 wounds, so hopefully we can do some damage to them and knock him out of it. And finally, on the very far end, the Raptor Champion has moved up onto the building here just to be out of the range of most guns and just kept hidden away, and hopefully we'll be able to hold that objective over in the corner by holding each quarter. So let's move on to turn 3 shooting for Chaos. Right, so shooting phase here. This Land Raider is going to put some las cannon shots down across the field into the tank here, and he's putting his heavy bolters into the Hellblasters there. The Hellblasters took a bit of damage from the cultists here. They fired their auto pistols up, and a combi melter fired again, only did 1 wound. Oh dear, damn you combi melter. So let's have a roll up to see if we can deal with that tank. So 4 shots, las cannons, hitting on freeze re-rolling because the Warlord's still nearby. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, so it's 3 hits. Toughness 7.
That's 8 on the...
Oh, toughness 8, yep, so freeze to wound. So all have wounded.
So 6 up save.
3 6-ups, please. No, so 3d6 damage. Ah, come on, 4. Yeah, great. That's just what I wanted. So it's taking him down to 6. Yeah. The heavy bolters are going to fire up to the Hellblasters now.
Go for it.
So freeze to hit, rerolling ones. So all have hit. Wounding on freeze. Okay, so that's 4 saves, please, sir. -1.
So back to a 3 up, 4 saves.
Okay, there you go. So another one has fallen.
Yeah, it's a 2.
And one, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, just the sergeant left.
Bam. There we go. Right, okay. And let's see what else we could do in the shooting phase. Right, so on the backfield here, we've got the Terminator squad. I was just on the ace, what we're going to do. So we're going to fire the Reaper autocannon in there. Originally, we were contemplating firing the combi bolter shots in elsewhere, but because they're out of rapid fire range, it's really pointless. So I'm going to put rapid fire shots into the Dreadnought as well. I mean, it's on 2 wounds, but you know, dice are fickle things. So let's start with the Reaper, hitting on 4s. See, look, there we go. That's 3 hits right there.
There you go. You had faith in yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you force to wound, 1, 2. So usually 2 damage each.
-1.
-1, yep. There you go. So it's gone kaput, yes.
Doesn't explode.
Doesn't explode, but the Dreadnought is out of action there.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that is all the shooting. We're going to move on to assault now. Right, so the end of assault, turn 3 for Chaos. The Lord charged in here and he did 1 wound onto the jump infantry there. They fought back against the Lord and the tank and did 1 wound to the tank, didn't touch the Lord really. Across the battlefield, the cultists charged into the centre, killing off 1 of the Marines. Lost 4 of their number because of this Roboute's aura ability. It's just like, these guys are horrible. And that is it. So currently the score is 17-13 to the Marines. It's still quite close, still a lot to play for here. We're going to move on to turn 4 for the Imperial hands. Turn 4 movement for the Emperor's hands. And these guys have fallen out of combat and they're coming round to shoot the Lord in the back. A very honourable thing. Right, moving across as well. Similar story here. He's not letting the Land Raider get away. He's got to tie him up. This thing's too much of a threat to be left idle. Across the battlefield as well. Marines falling back in the centre from the cultists. Very intimidating targets. Falling back, getting the bolters ready, and they're going to put a volley of shots into those cultists. I don't really fancy their chances much. Across the battlefield as well, we've got the characters coming back here. Probably going to put some fire into the Terminators, at least protect the rear. These guys have moved up onto the battlements of this ruin and targeting cultists ahead of them. And that is about it for movement. Let's move on to shooting. Right, so starting the shooting phase here, we're going to be doing some split firing. So this gun here on the left is firing over to the last remaining Raptor, trying to take him out of action. And the other gun, pivoting right, will be targeting the Terminators over here. Right, so do you want to start on the left-hand side, Ace?
Yeah, let's go with that poor Raptor on. See if we can get our man.
2s, yep, all hit.
Strength 7, so needing
3s, all wounded.
Yeah, -1.
All right, so come on, Raptor, 4 up save. Ah, no, he's a red mist, gone. Right, so over to the Terminators.
So this one will be hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Yeah, hitting on 4s, but re-rolling.
Don't need it.
Don't need it. And then again, needing 3s with a
re-rolling.
re-roll.
Yep, yeah, so 3, -1, so 3 ups. Right, all passed.
No problems.
Right, let's see what else Ace can do. Right, so next thing here, we've got the captain here. He's firing into the Terminators. So how many shots? 3 shots?
3 shots.
Oh, nice.
Only strength 4, so... Oops,
4s to wound.
4s.
2 wounded. 2 wounded.
2 wounded.
Modifier?
No, 2 ups.
Yes, there we go.
We'll go straight on to this guy next to him.
Yep.
And he just got his pistol, but let's fire at him, why not? And fails.
Yep,
re-roll. Guilliman
yep, hit.
And
wounded.
Wounds.
There you go. Right, okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Next off, we have Guilliman here. He's going to be firing down the field into the Terminators as well. Right, 3 shots, hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Yep, 3 hits, strength 6, so 3s, all wounded, AP,
-1,
-1, 2 damage each. Right, so I need these people. Okay, so all good. Right, so far we've had this squad here. They fired 2 bolters down into the cultists, killing a few of those off. We had this squad here firing over here, and one Terminator got killed off there. We're going to move on to the Dreadnought now. The only thing the Dreadnought can actually see is, in fact, the Terminators. So
out of range of the Guilliman's aura.
Oh no! So you're out of range of Guilliman. What a shame.
I know. I think my heart bleeds for me, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So we won't be overcharging.
Okay.
But first of all, so we'll do the plasma.
Yep. See how many shots? So six shots.
Okay. So it hasn't moved. It was Guilliman that moved.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And not bad.
Okay. So 5 hits.
5 hits, and so strength 8 normally, so 2s.
2s, yeah. So 5. Oh, 1 wound
4.
each. Right, so I can do our 5 up saves. Do them over here. Okay, so that is 1 Terminator dead and 1 wound off another.
Okay. So we now have the underslung Gatling cannon.
Yep.
That's 6 shots. And that's not bad. That's quite good. And then we need 3s.
Okay, so that's 2, 3 there.
3 at -1.
Okay, so another Terminator has fallen with 1 wound remaining. He's gone.
We have D3 from the rocket pods.
Yep.
And
3 shots.
3 shots. Hitting on 3s.
2.
2. And strength 7. So
3s.
Just the
1.
-1.
How many damage?
Just 1.
Just 1 damage. Okay, so 1 damage on the Terminators there.
And I believe the frag launchers will be out of range.
Yep.
Yes, they are.
The frag launchers are out of range. So that is it for the
Dreadnought.
Yep, so the Terminator squad has been reduced down to 2, 1 with 1 wound. Nasty stuff. All right, let's see what else the Marines have got. Right, so we're firing a squad of Marines, 5 Marines here, firing back in there. A couple of them rapid fire range. Just roll some dice. All right, okay, nice. Re-rolling because of Guilliman. Okay, so that's it. 6, rolling to wound. You need 4 ups. Okay, so re-rolling.
Of course.
Oh, damn you re-rolls. Right, so that's 4.
-1.
-1.
3.
Very nasty, that -1 on these bolters. So, the 1 autocannon guy is dead, leaving just the champion of the squad. Right, so next off, we've got this squad of 4. They're going to be firing into the cultists that's charged them. I've got a prediction there's going to be some red mist around here. So I've got 8 shots coming in. All right, okay, re-rolling your misses. There we go, nice. Right, come on. Yep, re-rolling that one. Yep, they're all dead. Right, so at the end of shooting here, we're going to fire this big boy. Going to fire its main cannons over towards the centre Land Raider there. And the Slicer arms, they're going to be firing into the Terminator. And as you can see here, Ace has prepared his dice. So, do you want to start the las cannons on the Land Raider?
Yep, no worries. So we've got 2 las cannons.
Yep, hitting on 4s now.
And re-rolling because of Bobby.
No, just 1 hit.
And
freeze to wound.
Freeze to wound.
Wounded.
Yeah,
right, okay, so a 6 up save.
Yep.
Oh no, 5 up
5
save.
Up, yeah.
No. D6 damage.
Let's have a look.
5 wounds. Yikes. Okay.
So let's then go on to the big Gatling cannon into same target.
Yep.
So again, hitting on 4.
Re-rolling your misses.
These ones we re-rolling, and that one's re-rolling as well. So it's all missed. And then we'll need in 5s.
Yep.
With re-rolls. Don't you love Guilliman?
I absolutely love. Yeah.
Okay, right, so -1, and
okay.
we've got 4.
So 4 free ups. So 2 more wounds are taken there. So 7 wounds this turn has been taken on the Land Raider. Right, so now we're going to move on to the light arms. When I say light arms, it's in comparison to everything else is firing. We're going
so you've got little Gatling cannon.
Little Gatling cannon. Re-rolling.
Re-rolling.
Okay, so that's... Yep, so that's 4.
4.
Strength.
Strength 5.
So 3s. So that's 3. 4.
Got -1.
-1, so 4 free ups here. Oh, no, he's dead. Terminator's gone down.
Well, that saves the rest of my shooting then, doesn't it?
Yep, I'm generous like that. So, I think we're going to move over to the other side of the battlefield and see what's going on there. Right, so over on this side of the battlefield here, we've got the jump infantry who are going to shoot our leader, Kol Kidd, in the back. Very nice and honourable. Here we go. Oh, jeez. So I've got no rerolls because they're out of...
any sort of range.
Yeah, Guilliman is not that influential.
So not bad.
All right, okay, so force to wound. Okay, so what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah.
Right, so 8 saves. Here we go.
-1.
-1, so 3 up, so here's 7. Okay, 1 wound.
Nice.
1 wound. Poof.
No problem.
There we go, right.
Don't worry about them.
That's it, we're going to move on to assault. Right, so at the end of turn for assault for the Space Marines. He tried to charge in, unfortunately, las cannon decided to end him, so he is now gone. There was a few command points used on both sides. I used one to re-roll a dice for wounding, and then Ace decided to use one to re-roll a save, but unfortunately he died. So we're going to move on to turn 4 for the Forces of Chaos. Right, turn 4 movement for the word bearers. This Land Raider's come back out of cover. He's now ready to address the situation which is going on down here. This tank needs to die. Across the battlefield, the champion is pushing forwards, possibly under some sort of false idea that he can inspire the cultists to follow. The Dark Apostle, though, is keeping the cultists on the objective. Over here, Land Raiders remain stationary. He's going to put some shots down the field as well. There's a few armoured targets down there he can target. The Vindicator has moved up here. He's into this quarter and he's going to put some shots across into that Dreadnought there. Potentially he can kill it, but we will see. So, oh, and one last thing. The Chaos Lord spun around here and he's going to be dealing with this threat, potentially. So let's move on to shooting. So starting off in turn 4 shooting, we're going to fire the las cannons down the field over here towards this tank here. The heavy bolters are going to be targeting this squad there. So we've got no rerolls or any sort here, so we're hitting on freeze. So free hit, wounding on freeze. 1, 2, 2 wounds there. Ace, you want to roll some dice?
Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it. So 3s. Sorry. Not that.
Not that. No, it's a 2d6 damage. We need over a 6 here, people. Oh, 12! Boom! Boom.
Let's see if it explodes.
Ah, doesn't explode there. Gone. Right, so the heavy bolters. 6 shots. Okay, so that's 5 hits. Freeze to wound. So that's 3 wounds. 3 saves, please. Okay. -1s.
Right, 4 ups.
1 wound on the Marines there. Right, okay, let's see if the other Land Raider has much luck. Right, so next up we have this Land Raider here. He's going to be firing his las cannons down the field into the Stalker. The heavy bolters are going to be targeting the remaining Hellblaster there. So let's start with the las cannons. Hitting on freeze. Okay, so that's 2 hits. Wounding on freeze. It's 2 wounds. 2 6-ups, please. 1 has got through. D6 damage. 1 damage onto the tank at the rear.
Down to 7.
Down to 7. Right, so the heavy bolters into the Hellblaster. 4 hits. Freeze to wound. 4 wounds on the remaining Hellblaster.
So 3 ups. Recover.
Yep.
-1, but it brings it up to 3 up.
Yep, 3 up. And he is dead.
Nice.
1 wound, he's gone. Right, okay, so we've only got 1 more bit of shooting, and let's have a look to see what he can do. It's the last bit of shooting in turn 4. We've got the Demolisher Cannon on the Vindicator firing over into the Dreadnought. So it's got D3 shots. So 3 shots. It's hitting on 4s because it moved. So that's 2 hits. Wounding on freeze because it's strength 10. 1 wound. And do you want to do a save?
6 up?
Yep. No, and D6 damage. Oh, off the table. Reroll that one. 3. So down to 10 wounds on there. We are going to be moving into Assault, turn 4 for Chaos. Right, okay, so end of turn 4, Assault for Chaos. The Lord charged in here. He got did his counter-attack and basically did 1 more wound onto him. The Lord killed off 1 more of the jump infantry and did another wound. So that's not too bad over there. Across over here, where's the Exotic Champion gone? Well, let's have a quick look on the other side of that battlement. I'm moving over. He jumped up, he killed off 2 of the Marines. Ace decided not to consolidate into him, but he consolidated himself and jumped down here. So he's now in the actual middle of it all, which could be a bit worrying for him. And then let's have a quick look to see what the score is at the end of turn 4 for Chaos. Right, so at the end of game turn 4, the score is currently 2018 to Chaos. So we pulled it around quite significantly in that turn by basically holding on to objectives and killing off a few units and still getting hold of recon there. And Big Game Hunter with the large tank going, it's kind of flipped it slightly in Chaos's favour. But of course, we've got 2 more turns and everything can change. It's all to play for. Let's move on to turn 5 for Space Marines. Right, turn 5 movements for the Emperor's Hands, and the jump infantry have fallen out again out of combat and are moving to help deal with these cultists here. In the centre, the big guy himself, Roboute, and another squad here have advanced up. This squad broke combat and now on top of the battlements, leaving the champion on the other side. This squad have pushed up here as well, moving across the battlefield. The captain down here has remained stationary. I believe someone's going to try and use a stratagem in a minute. Right, so turn 5 shooting, we've got Roboute here. He's firing his assault weapon as he advances. He's firing into the Lamb Raider there. So Ace, you want to roll some dice?
Yeah, so needing 3s.
Needing 3s.
With a reroll.
Yeah. There you go, so 3 hits.
Strength 6, so
okay.
needing 5s.
Yeah. No. 4 rerolls. No. Oh, he's not all that. Right, let's move on to the next bit of shooting. Next off, we've got this guy firing over into the Vindicator there. We are hitting on 5s. So, and we're out of the buff range now.
No rerolls.
Shame.
5s.
Right, strength 7?
Yeah, against toughness 7?
8 on the Vindicator.
So 5s.
No, nothing there. Right, okay, next thing.
We'll go on to the Dreadnought.
The Dreadnought. Right, okay, what's that firing?
And I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm still going to overcharge it.
Yes.
Even though Guilliman's not around.
Yep.
He hasn't moved. We'll see how many shots he gets.
Right, let's have a look. That's 4.
4 shots, we'll take that.
Hopefully 4 potential overheats. Let's have a look. Oh, so that's 1 and 1 hit.
And yeah, so 1 goes through.
Yep.
So he'll lose a wound. And we go down to 9.
9, yep.
And then only 1 gets through. So this is strength 9.
Yep, so freeze. Oh, no.
I'm going to use a point for that.
Yep, command point.
Command point.
So that now puts you down to 4?
3. No, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I might get it back in a second, but...
And didn't wound. And do you want to see if you get your point back? And you do get your point back, so back to 4. Right, okay. It hasn't paid off so far. What else are we going to fire?
So we shoot everything else. No, so we're going to shoot... I should have said it beforehand. I apologise. We'll shoot small arms fire into your guy and everything else into the Vindicator.
Okay.
So 6 more shots from the
Gatler. Yep. Okay, so...
hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And winning on 5s.
No wounds. Okay. Oh dear. Guilliman is left them high and dry back here.
When you move out of Guilliman's range. So then we'll do a small arms fire. So
yep.
D3 missiles into the
champion.
3. So 3 and needing 3s.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Strength.
Strength 7.
Okay, so freeze.
Yeah,
wounded.
-1.
So 4 up. A past that. There we go.
2 frag grenades.
Yep.
Okay, so 9.
That's 9 shots of the frag grenades going into the champion.
9.
Something like sparkles going off to kind of...
Yeah.
There we go.
And then 3s. So 4s.
4s, yeah. To re-roll that one over there. So 1, 2. 2, no modifier.
And no modifier.
So 3 ups, and he's taken a wound.
Okay.
There we go. Right, let's see what else is going on. Right, okay, so now Ace is putting in an orbital strike from the captain that remains stationary. And whereabouts are we putting this orbital strike?
So we basically said it would be here, so it would hit everything around this area.
Right, okay, so
we'll go on the all-important Vindicator first of all. So
yep.
on 4+.
Yep.
Yes, it does. So it takes D3 mortal wounds.
One mortal wound. Okay, really so put them on to 5.
And then the cultists on 4+. No.
No.
And then is there just one unit cultist there?
Yep. Yep.
So, and then we're just on to the
Dark Apostle.
Dark Apostle. This is on a 5+ because he's a character.
Yep. Yep. D3. 2 mortal wounds. Not good. Right. Okay. And let's see what else is going on in the shooting phase. Right, so the end of turn 5 shooting for the Emperor's Hands. Everyone that could fire, including one of these guys here, fired into the cultists, killing the entire cultist squads off, leaving just the Apostle there. The other member of the squad here fired shots back here, causing 1 wound onto the Chaos Lord. And finally, the only other thing that happened is the chaplain fired off his shot into the champion, taking 1 wound, putting him down to 2. Right, so we're going to move on to Assault now, because I'm pretty sure this guy wants to do something. And let's see what happens. So end of turn 5 Assault, the Chaplain and the Dreadnought charged into the Exalted Champion. Chaplain hit first and just killed off the champion. Chaplain hit first, killed off the champion, sorry. And then he just consolidated up there. Dreadnoughts remained there. Right, okay, so it's getting close now. I believe Ace has just got 2 more points.
Yep.
So he's 1 point ahead at the moment. Let's move into turn 5 Chaos. Turn 5 movement for the Chaos Forces. So the Land Raiders just moved ever so slightly. Chaos Lord's kind of come round. He's going to be doing a charge in there, but the aura ability at the moment is affecting this tank here, which is going to be quite helpful. Over here, this Land Raider's just moved to the other side of the road to fire some shots down the field. One of the last remaining bits of armour in the Emperor's Hand army. And the Vindicator remains stationary there. The Dark Apostle's just edging up slightly away. He's going to get shot a lot, but if we can kind of restrict what can shoot him, that'd be great. But we're still holding the centre there. So we're going to move on to shooting turn 5 for Chaos. Right, so starting off here, we've got lance cannons firing down the field into the tank, and the heavy bolters are going to be firing into this squad here. So let's start off with the lance cannons. So 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay, so they're all hit. Strength 9, we're going to be wounding on 3s. Oh, 1 wound.
6 up.
Hang on, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use one of my last remaining command points. I'm down to 1 after this to reroll 1.
Okay.
No, didn't pay off. All right, so 1 6 up there. No, and see what damage it does. 3 damage. Right, the heavy bolter firing into the Marines. So we have got 4 hits. And we need 3s to wound. So that's 3 wounds there. 3 saves, please, sir. -1. Okay, so that's 1 definitely dead Marine there. Okay, let's move on to the next bit of shooting. Next bit of shooting, we have got the Vindicator firing down here, hitting on 4s, D3 shots, 1 shot, hit, 3s to wound, wounded.
6 up.
6 up, no, D6 wounds, 3.
1 wound left.
1 wound left, damn it. Right, okay, let's move on to the last bit of shooting for Chaos. Right, so the end of shooting, this Land Raider here fired everything it had into the squad here, only killing off 1 of the Marines and doing an extra wound with the heavy bolters onto another one there. So we're going to move on to Assault. We've got a cunning plan. We're going to attempt an assault with tank into there, and the Terminator Lord also into there. Let's see what happens. Right, so the end of turn 5 Assault for Chaos. Lord Vindicator charged in, killed off 1 of the jump infantry. Nothing was done back, but they're all tied up for the next turn. We've just added up the score. It's currently 23-21 to Chaos. That's still so close. And we're going into turn 6 now and see if the Marines can snatch it last minute. Right, turn 6 movement, and the Imperial forces here have all just pushed up into the centre here just to make sure they finish the job. Jumping infantry's fallen back out of combat, leaving these guys quite vulnerable to a bit of fire coming in. Right, so turn 6 shooting for the Marines. This guy here, he's firing across past the Dreadnought into the Vindicator there. He's now hitting on 6s, he's moved. And he's on 1 wound. No wound. So 1
yes,
and the AP -1. Right, so a 4-up save. Oh no!
2 damage.
2 damage. So he's down to 3 wounds. All right, let's see what else the Marines can put into him. Right, so next up in turn 6 shooting, we've got the Dreadnought firing into the Vindicator. It needs to die. It's got 3 wounds left. Right, Ace. What are you going to fire first?
So let's overcharge this bad boy.
Ah, here we go.
We'll see how many shots we've got.
Yep. 4 shots.
I like that. We'll take that, definitely.
Right, okay. What are you hitting on?
And so I'm hitting on 3s. He's not deteriorated. But I did move, so that would be hitting on 4s. I have Guilliman in range, though.
Yep. Okay, so hitting on 4s, re-rolls. Oh, thank God for the re-rolls. Right, so 1 hit so far. 2 hits there.
Okay. Strength 9.
So 3s, re-rolling. Right, there we go. And it's a -4. 4. So that is 1 dead tank. Let's
2 damage each, yeah.
Let's see if it blows up. Don't get a 6. Oh, thank God. Right, so it's just wrecked. Okay, let's move on to the next bit of shooting. So next bit of shooting here, we've got the Ancient firing his bolter into the Dark Apostle there. Okay. All right, let's have a roll. No, re-rolls. Both hit.
Yep. And now 4s.
Yep, 4s. No, re-rolls. I must say, I absolutely hate Guilliman. Right, okay, so a 4-up save.
-1.
Yep, he made it.
Fine.
Next one.
Cool. And now we'll go on with the chaplain up the top that's going to shoot his little bolt pistol into the same guy.
Yep, right, go for it.
So, hits.
Hit. 4 to wound.
And
wounded.
Right. -1.
He's taken a wound. He's on 1 wound now.
Okay. And now we will go with the
Guilliman.
smaller unit. Smaller unit. So we've got 1 unit that is, I'm just trying to work out where we've got, they're a bit confused now. So we've got a unit of 4 and a unit of 3.
Yep, 2 units of 3.
2 units of 3 and then 1 unit of 2.
Yep. Oh, hang on.
Right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry. Yep. So you've got a unit of 2, which are those 2 there.
Yeah.
A unit of 3 and a unit of 5 there.
Okay, cool. So let's start off with the unit 2.
Yep. So the 2 on the steps.
So unit 2 are going to shoot into him. Here we go.
Right. Re-rolling.
It's all hits.
4. Yep.
And 4s.
Right. Re-rolling. Yep. Okay. So 3.
-1.
Come on. No, Dark Apostle has fallen. All right, so he is now dead. All right, let's then see what is going to be firing at the Chaos Lord. Next bit of shooting here, we've got, here he is, the jump infantry that's been taunting my lord throughout this game. He's going to be firing shots into the Chaos Lord. 2 wounds left. All right, let's have a look. All right, that's a pretty good roll to start with. I'm going to re-roll Guilliman. Let's see, not enough. All right, 4s to wound. 2 so far with some re-rolls. So 2, 3-up saves. We need these. Oh, 1 wound, 1 wound. Uh-oh, getting very close. Right, let's see what is next.
So we go on to the first 4-man unit.
Okay.
I'm just going to check ranges, see whether anybody is. I think probably they are. Yeah. So they're all in. No, so 1's outside. Oh no, that he's already shot for him. So,
yep.
So they're all in range.
Okay, so those 3 are firing their shots into the Chaos Lord. Rapid firing, so that's 6 shots coming in. Hitting on 3s. Right, okay, so we've got 4 so far, and then we've got 5. Okay, so that's 3 so far, re-rolls. 3 ups. Oh. Okay, I'm going to use my very last reroll, my command point.
Ooh.
And it paid off! And let's have a look to see what else is going to fire. Next up, we've got the next 5-man squad here. They are firing in. They're at rapid fire range. 1 wound left on the Chaos Lord there. Oh, rerolls. Okay, so 4 hits.
And then 4s.
Oh, 1. 1. Come on, dice. No! Chaos Lord is dead. All right, and let's see if you got anything else left to shoot.
Going to try and shoot at the Land Raider.
So Guilliman is going to fire down into this Land Raider here with his 3 shots.
A little bit less efficient.
Yep.
Plan. The 1 win more off it, and it's not as good. So hit on 2s.
Oh, 3 hits.
Strength 6, so wounding on 5s.
Yep. No.
Re-rolling.
No.
So no more damage to
Right,
it.
okay. I'm taking we've got no assaults this turn, as everything is now out of range. So we're going to move on to turn 6 for Chaos. Right, okay, so we're on turn 6 for Chaos. The only movement we've only got 2 Land Raiders left, but we're definitely going to put a lot of pain towards them. We've got the Land Raider here, it's just pushed up. Now, it's a bit more of a tactical move because I can't actually see any of these units here. We can only see the HQ models, the characters down there, so we're going to be targeting them. Across here, the other Land Raiders remain stationary. We've got a good shot, well, a bit of a cheeky shot, both agreed we're going to shoot it, down there towards that tank here. And we're going to fire heavy bolters into this guy here just to get a bit more damage to and get a couple of points in here. So we're going to move on to turn 6, shooting for Chaos. Right, so we're going to start off here by firing this Land Raider, everything it's got. Because we can't obviously target anything else until he's dead. So we're going to put everything into this lieutenant here. So we've got 4 las cannons. Let's roll some dice. So hitting on 3s. Okay, so that's 3 hits. Toughness 4, yep. Wounding on 2s. So that's 3
6-ups.
3 6-ups needed here. Can he do it? Don't get 3 6s. That's 2. Oh, he's looking at his command points.
I've got 2 command points. Oh. I can only use basically 1 because it's only 1 in each phase.
Yes,
and
correct.
You're not going to be assaulting me, so I just have 1 left. I have to work out what's the best thing to do. I'm going to leave that and give you. I have 5 wounds, so if you fluff this, Dom.
What do you mean fluff this? Here we go. Oh, 12 wounds, gone.
All sorts of dead.
All sorts of dead. Right, erased from history, dead. Okay. Right, okay, we're moving on to the next Land Raider. Right, so next tank, we are going to fire this one here. Las cannons going down the field into this 1 wound tank. Can we kill it? Probably not. And the heavy bolters are going in here. Right, so let's start with the las cannons. Okay, so they've all hit. That's a good start, people. Right, come on. Winning on 3s. So 2 have got through. Do you want to do some saves?
So,
don't roll 2 6s. Oh, no. So it's dead and the explosion's not going to affect anything. No, so, yeah, 1 tank down. Right, let's move on to heavy bolters. So, 6 shots into the last of the jump infantry. Right, okay, so that is all bar 1. Toughness 5, strength 5, so 4s. So it's 2. 2 have wounded, -1 modifier. Right, so 2 4-ups here. Oh, no. No! Right, okay, we've got no assault. And in fact, it is also the end of the battle. We'll have a quick add up on the points and come back with a final result. Right, so at the end of the battle, we've finalised the scores. There's been a lot of points in this using the new ITC Championship rules. And in this mission, we have both scored 27 points each. It's been a really fun game. The points have gone both ways. Starting off with the Marines taking quite a large lead. Chaos slowly working their way back up, taking the lead. And then in the final moments, the Marines have kind of just grabbed onto the draw, and it's been, yeah, really fun game. Gone up to 6 turns. ITC, we can't go on to any more turns, unfortunately. Although if it continued, probably the Marines would be able to kind of forge ahead slightly. So Ace, have you got a model of the match?
Wow, I'll tell you what, so we've had some good performers in there, 100%. But
yeah,
the reality is, it's got to be G-Man, because what basically happened is whenever something fell out of his bubble, it started it started faltering, it started struggling. That one term where I kind of lost the coherency of the army, and it started to kind of suffer a little bit. As soon as he got back in the driving seat, everything starts to find its mark again. So it's not really it's not a tactic. It's a no-brainer, to be honest with you. But he was good, you know. But I mean, I was actually really pleased with just the intercessors. Those bolt rifles. Oh yeah, did some serious work.
Geez, yeah, these guys did a lot of firepower and just put down so many models. I mean, just a reminder, I started off with 80 cultists on the battlefield, and they went by the end of by the start of turn 5. I think they'd all gone. But Roboute, he's just, like Ace is saying, it's just like this aura of awesomeness around him, which of course, you know, it's a no-brainer having to re-roll hits and re-roll wounds there, and anything that kind of it did struggle if it wasn't in that bubble. And yeah, definitely, he didn't necessarily kill many things, but his presence on the board was a game changer. For myself, it would possibly be this centre Land Raider. It just held out and was putting firepower across the battlefield and just really taking care of the larger units, which were a major threat, and neutralising them. And towards the end there wasn't too much that can touch these, needing 6s to wound. But yeah, it's been a really, really fun game. First time playing against Guilliman on the channel. I hope you guys have all enjoyed watching this. If you have, remember to give us a like and a subscribe. And of course, go over to see Ace's YouTube channel, and just follow him on Instagram and Facebook, as well as Twisted Dice, guys. So this is Dom from BlackToad Studios. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.